Gary Payton comes in for Moody. And it's Dixon in for Brandon Pajemski. So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Marvin Bagley's checked in for Brandon Clark. Jaren Jackson comes in for Jackson. Williams, he's checked in for Wells. And Pippen subbed in for Morant. So the Grizzlies 5 right now. Jackson is out there with Williams. Then it's Pippen. Then there's Marvin Bagley. And it's Bane in at the shooting guard. For the three. And again for three.
And this parade of threes has no end in sight. He just keeps knocking them down.
Oh, and that latest triple ties him for second for the most threes in a game. What a monster he's been from deep. Now here's Pippen, defended by Dixon. Here's Bane. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Well, I'll tell you what, you never want to foul Bane in the act. He is automatic at the line.
First free throw is good. Some changes for Memphis. Clark comes in for Marvin Bagley. And Wells is subbed in for Vince Williams. And good on the second, so he makes them both. And here's Curry, who brings it up for the Warriors. The pass to Dixon. For three. Good! Another from three.
There it is. A shot that puts him at the top of the record book.
Well, Greg is now tied for the mark for most threes in a single game. In one word, amazing. Passes it to Clark. And Draymond Green picks up the foul.
Draymond Green.
That's foul number 2 for him.
Personal foul. Team's fourth.
Pippen feeling it out a bit. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Turns it over there, but that's his first of the contest. He's done a good job of minimizing mistakes on the night.
Warriors leading by 18. Here's Dixon. Offensive rebound, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it. And so here's Memphis. Pippen outside. Jackson in the corner. There's the triple. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Well, already an improvement for him from beyond the arc in this half.
The Warriors shooting 49% on the game. They'll take that. Here's Dixon. Connects again from distance.
Unbelievable. Gets the record with a beautiful three.
A new single-game record, GA, in a night that everyone will remember for the rest of their lives. The Grizzlies trail by 18.
And the crowd letting him know they appreciate his greatness.
Well, he's been nothing less than great. 3 pointers at a historic level.
Well, his three-point shooting has been incredible tonight. And it feels like there's nothing that the defense can do to slow him down.
For your Warriors, Dixon.
Player of the game. Smooth.
And guys, he's been about as close to perfection as you can be. The intensity he's played with has been amazing. Just no let up. And as fired up as he's been, he's never let his emotions get out of control.
Pippen against Curry. High post, Pippen. Curry with the rebound. Curry's got 8 rebounds in this game. He kicks to Green. Payton right side. Here's Dixon. Good! Another from 3. You can tell he is feeling it.
Kevin, he's on fire.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Outside, Bane. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Third personal
And it
foul.
goes on Draymond
15
Green.
fouls.
Well, you know, Bane came into this league a terrific shooter. Now he's a terrific scorer. He can do it all.
The first free throw is good. And some changes here for the Grizzlies. Bagley, he's checked in for Clark. Gigi Jackson comes in for Jackson. And it's Kennard in for Wells.
Substitution
Checked
on the
in
court.
for Stephen Curry.
At the line for the
Jaren
Grizzlies.
Jackson's checked in for the Grizzlies.
One shot.
And that one misses.
And the game Bagley has reminds me a little bit of Chris Bosh, a sweet lefty who plays with force and passion. Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Warriors.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that in men. They just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And it'll mark their 4th win on the year. Actually, their 5th win on the year.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Smooth.
Well, he was the reliable option for them on just about every possession. So dependable, always making the right decision.
Here's Dixon. From deep three-point territory. Offline. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. So for Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, I'm Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.